Hello, everybody. Todd Van Horn back here at Real Estate Educators, going through, getting ready to tape our second unit quiz. So we want to go through and share our screen on our second unit. Oh, excuse me. So sorry about that. I want to go through and share this with you and get ready here. So sorry, excuse me. So here we go. We're on Unit 2 quiz, Dearborn's Modern Practice textbook. That's where we're getting these, where we're testing these from. So when you say Unit 2, we are looking at land use controls and property development. Oh, gee, many crickets. I'm so sorry. Yeah, you gotta love this, right? Right in the middle of the I haven't sneezed all day. I'm so sorry. So again, we're in Unit 2, land use controls and property development. Learning objectives for this unit are to describe how a comprehensive plan is a tool that provides for public restrictions such as zoning, building codes, and certificates of occupancy. Also, you should be able to explain the process of land development and the subdivision planning, and also you should be able to identify the impact of private land use controls. So those are the things you should be able to do once doing this during this chapter. After you get done reading Unit 2, you should be able to do all three of those items. So let's get started with some of the questions here. In a new subdivision, what entity is usually responsible for providing streets, curbs, and sidewalks? Is it the developer, the state, the municipality, or the property owners who actually benefit from the sidewalks and curbs? What do you think the best answer for number 1 is? Okay, in those new subdivisions, the person that's going to be responsible for that is number 1, the developer is the one who's going to provide the streets, sidewalks, and curbs in that new subdivision. Question number 2, after selling all the lots in a new community, the developer transfers ownership of the streets and parks to the municipality by what is called, what do you think? Is it necessity, dedication, gifting, or gross easement? So all the lots are sold in a new community. The developer is ready to transfer those ownerships of the streets and the parks over to the municipality by which one of those words? Again, this is where your index cards that you're making hopefully come up big for you, because you should know this word that jumps off the page here at you should be number 2, dedication. They're dedicating the ownership of the streets and the parks over to the municipality. Dedication is the word you're looking for there. Question number 3, the primary intent of zoning regulations is to, number 1, ensure the health and safety and welfare of the community. Number 2, to limit the amount and types of businesses in a given area. Number 3, to protect residential neighborhoods from commercial encroachment. Number 4, demonstrate the police power of the state. What is the primary intent of zoning regulations? It's a good question. This is one you could definitely see again, like on your final or even on your state or your national exam. It's a really good question. Your answer for number 3 is 1, zoning regulations are meant to ensure the health, safety, and welfare of the community. That's your answer, is number 1 for question 3. Okay, question number 4, deed restrictions that run with the land. Number 1, apply only until the developer has conveyed the title. Number 2, apply to and bind all successive owners of the property. Number 3, can be removed by a court of competent jurisdiction. Number 4, are no longer effective when the title is transferred. I'll give you a chance to read that one, huh? Deed restrictions that run with the land. Answer is number 2, deed restrictions that run with all the land apply to and bind all successive owners of the property. So again, if there's deed restrictions, that's going to tell you what you can and what you cannot do for years to come. for that next owner. The next owner comes in. If it says it can't be used in this way, then you can't use it in that way. It really depends on what that owner has done with his deed restrictions. Question number 5. The condemnation of private property for public use is made possible by the right of police power, escheat, eminent domain, confiscation. The condemnation of private property for public use is made possible by the right of, what do you think it is? It is number 3, eminent domain is what makes the condemnation of private property possible. The right of eminent domain. Question number 6. Which of the following best describes the purpose of a building permit? Is it the method for overriding or substantiating deed restrictions? Is it number 2, the municipal control over the volume of construction? Is it number 3, the evidence of compliance with municipal regulations? Or is it number 4, the method of regulating the area and size of the buildings? Again, we're looking for the best description of the purpose of a building permit. The best description of that purpose is number 3, the evidence of compliance with municipal regulations describes that purpose of a building permit the best. That is the best way to do it. Evidence of compliance with municipal regulations. Answer is 3. Okay, question number 7. Local zoning ordinances often regulate all of the following except the height of buildings in an area, the density of population, the use of the property, the price of the property. So again, go back and reread the question if you need to. Local zoning ordinances often regulate all of the following except what? What does it not regulate? It regulates 3 of those. The thing it does not regulate is, the answer is 4. It does not regulate the price of the property. Question number 8. Which of the following is a variance? Number 1, an exception to a zoning ordinance. Number 2, a court order prohibiting certain activities. Number 3, a reversion of ownership. Number 4, a nullification of an easement. Again, which of the following is a variance? Again, you're looking for almost a definition of a variance here. I definitely want to know this word for your tests. Okay, your answer for number 8 is number 1. A variance is an exception to a zoning ordinance. Okay, variance is an exception to the zoning ordinance. Number 9. Local governments establish development goals through its subdivision regulations, restrictive covenants, environmental regulations, or a comprehensive plan. Local governments establish development goals through its, which one of those? The answer is number 4, through the comprehensive plan. That's where they develop their goals. Question number 10. If a buyer of a vacant lot builds a house that violates the restrictions in the buyer's deed, the buyer may, number 1, do so without any fear of reprisal by the residents in the area, be sued and required to alter the structure to conform with the restrictions. Number 3, forfeit the title to the property. Number 4, be sued and required to pay damages to other residents in the neighborhood. Give you a chance to reread that one. That's a mouthful there. Talking about vacant lots. Buyer buys a vacant lot, builds a house, violates the restrictions in the buyer's deed. What happens to the buyer? If anything. Answer for number 10 is it's 2. The buyer may be sued and required to alter the structure to conform with the restrictions, including taking things down, taking it down. So yes, the answer is number 2 for number 10. I want to thank you for watching, being part of this Unit 2 quiz. Be sure to subscribe to this channel, Real Estate Educator, so you can be notified when we upload our newest videos. But again, good luck on the rest of your classes and any of the other quizzes you're taking. And as always, good luck on your state and your national exams when you go to take them. So without further ado, Todd Van Horn here, the Director of Education at Real Estate Educators, signing off. Good luck, guys. Thank you.